Hello everybody, welcome back to hour number 2 of Die Party Blood Jews week number 10. Graham, how fat is Roland in his suit?
Fat enough that he gets stuck between two trees that are too close together at one point. He has to go around.
Aw, it's kind of sad.
And then he trips on a rock on the way around.
Hold on a second. There should surely there should be rolls to determine if I trip and fall.
Give me one dexterity check.
All right,
for the tripping.
I'll give you a dexterity check.
Oh, do you want me to dexterity check too?
No.
Or just rolling?
You're not having issues with your armor.
Meh. Pity trip.
All right, I'm gonna do this now. It's gonna happen. But I don't actually know my dexterity.
11.
It's on the Twitch screen. It's 11.
I think, right?
And I have to get.
Is 11,
11.
yeah.
I have to get below it, right?
No, that's
20.
This is different. You have to.
Okay, so I add it. And gotcha. I understand what you're saying now.
It's actually the exact same math, but just repurposed in a different direction.
Right. I don't get a 20. I fall.
No, yeah, you fall very hilariously, and Englard and Abbas have to help you up.
Face palming the whole time.
Yeah.
Or face palming.
Roland says nothing.
Are you like a turtle when you fall under your shell or something and you can't get up?
Yeah, exactly.
Just rolling around on his back.
He's like,
Abbas
hello!
rolled it.
I
He
need
rolls his
assistance!
Oh, my God.
Abbas actually, he takes you kind of an out of the way path. It's actually less wooded than the other part. He takes you like around the woods almost, it seems like.
Hmm.
And as such, the entire day passes without event after going through the random encounters. So, do you guys talk about anything, or do you just are you just like stone-faced walking through the woods, keeping an eye out for danger?
I mean, I don't bring anything up, but if someone else says things, I will participate in conversation.
What are you thinking about, Roland?
I'm thinking about the Caves of Chaos.
Absolutely
and how.
nothing.
Well, what?
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 What? What?
Caves of Chaos.
What? What? Who? Who are you? What did you do with Graham?
Caves of Chaos, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking about the Caves of Chaos.
What about them?
I'm thinking about their existence.
Okay. Okay.
I'm thinking about, what's going on there. Are we prepared? I guess I'm gonna have to blow things up. I may have to blow up the Caves of Chaos.
Are you excited about the thought of being able to use grenades again?
After blowing up that poor defenseless cat.
Yes, defenseless panther that was killing me. It was trying to kill me.
Yes.
How defenseless.
Yes.
How
much?
No, I'm thinking about blowing up England because he won't shut up about the panther that was killing me.
hey, he's not saying anything now. He never said he didn't agree
slyly
with
puts
you.
a live explosive in his pocket from behind.
Saint Skyrim, yo.
One of these days, your tea is just going to be an explosive.
Yeah.
I don't poison
What did you bring? Did you bring explosives? Did you bring that nitroglycerin?
I didn't bring the nitroglycerin. I brought my normal 3 bandoliers.
Yep.
And I brought the strange brown satchel,
Yes.
which is got the thing in it.
Heretofore mystery. Okay, Engelard, do you mention anything? Do you talk or anything? Do you just think?
Think.
Abbas will point out on the way around, like, oh, that's that cool rock, and there's a tree, and
I mean, I would talk. Yeah, I'd obviously be replying and talk to him, but if he talked, but otherwise I'm probably going to keep to myself. And I'm not entirely.
Just the worst fucking traveling partners.
Well, I'm going to keep. No, it's. Yeah, you want to mention it? You want to mention it?
We're trying to keep it stoic because it's the eve before battle.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Also,
this is the march to the battlefield. Where are we gonna? We're gonna sully it with comedy, carry on, hard of hearing bullshit. No, let's get straight to the bloodshed.
But you two are the buddy cop of this fucking party. You can't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the jokes stop on the way to the warehouse where the villain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the buddy cop movie.
Also, Indelor is. I'd obviously I'm thinking about Caves of Chaos. I'm also not stupid. I am still considering the fact that Ansel might betray us at some point.
Yeah.
I would never do such a thing.
Now that Ansel shit. Sorry. I'm getting names mixed up. There was 2 A's. There's 2 A's. I'm sorry.
Aelin?
Yeah, the other guy's Abscess.
That's Abbas. So Abbas,
Abbas,
Aelin,
yes.
and Ansel. Okay.
There's too many A's.
Sorry, you said there was too many B's last time.
So you went
There's
up
too
one
many.
and
There's
you just
26 letters of the alphabet, Graham. Just so you know.
So far, there's only been one person with a W name, and that is me. The rest of it have been
That's-
A, B, and
that's-
C.
Entirely untrue, but okay.
Okay, sorry. Abbas, I'm not stupid enough to not consider the fact that Abbas might betray us.
Consider him a suspect. That's fine.
I'm not going to be outwardly hostile to that. I know that's stupid. He has still helped us greatly. This is something big for him to suddenly show us. So
Sure.
You're
Well,
doing
10
it
gold
for
will
an
do that to
entire
somebody.
lifetime's worth of gold, man. That's
I know. I'm just saying.
Yes, he is very jovial and talkative, as somebody who is being paid a lot of money would do. He points out there's like a patch of star blossoms over there, and there's some of this herb over there.
You seem to know the area. Definitely know the area really well.
Oh, I've been around a few times. You know the way it is.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah. I
says, "Oh,
understand.
check this out. You know, keep an eye out for these right here." And he picks up a little like white, egg or a little white sphere.
Yeah.
It's squishy, and he says, "This is an assassin bug egg."
Oh. How would you get that name? I wonder.
Well, assassin bugs they hunt in pairs, male and female. He's telling you this as you're walking. Just fun facts.
Yeah.
The female will attack. The male will attack first and bore a hole in the hide of the creature, and then the female will come along and lay eggs inside, and then a few weeks later, the young burst out and kill the host.
I'm going to hang my head and just laugh a bit.
Okay, sure.
Oh,
come full circle.
Pike is very lucky.
Yeah, he is. Okay, so the rest of the day, you camp, right?
Yeah. Once it gets too dark to continue, obviously, or we find a good spot, we'll just camp.
He tells you you've got 3 hours until you get to the keep, unless you want to keep going. Well, not 3 hours, 5 hours. Pardon me.
No, we
Mm,
should. Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
we should.
if it's dark, then it'd be better just to camp.
But we have a very incognito camp.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Very
actually, he takes you to
low
a shelter, a kind of stone ruin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well then. We still try and be incognito, but I guess we'd be incognito in style.
Previous
Yes.
purpose unknown. That's fine. Yeah. Do you light a fire?
If we do light a fire, we would try and maybe not give off so much smoke, because I know isn't it like dry what that would not give off
Good
smoke.
luck. Don't have the fire building skill like Walter
Yeah,
does.
true.
Yeah,
So
We've been over
it's
this.
probably
Yeah.
it's probably exercising futility.
I had to dig a hole. in
Who
the
needs fire
snow.
building when you have gunpowder? I'm just kidding.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. So small fire or no fire?
Small fire.
Okay.
Small fire,
Very small, low burning.
just enough.
Do you eat anything?
we'd most
Jerky,
likely-
I don't know, whatever we have.
Some of your rations, nuts and berries.
Yeah.
That's fine. Do you just kind of do you do anything else? Do you need to do anything else? You said a watch. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the watch like? What's first?
What's electronic, so I mean it takes batteries.
I don't think Roland's very good at waking up in the middle of the night, so he will take either the last or first.
He should probably take the first. I guess Inlord will take the last.
Abbas suggests we draw straws, as it seems like he's getting the middle watch.
Okay.
Or you draw a twig.
No,
or
you
whatever.
never give an NPC the middle watch anyway. I mean, have you
Yeah.
ever played a video game or an TTRPG?
No, never. Why?
What's a TTRPG?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay, he both sticks. Why don't we all roll a d20, and whoever gets lowest has to take the middle watch.
Shit.
Okay, well, he takes the middle watch.
Okay, and then Walzer and Abbas can. What do you say? You want the last one, Roland?
Yeah, or last or first. It's fine with me.
Fine. Abbas will just take first. It's fine.
All right, works for me.
So how do you guys sleep? You guys don't have any tents, right?
My
Fine.
God, it's like you've never camped outside before.
The ruin is shelter enough, and there's not any
Yeah.
snow here anymore.
I mean,
Don't you have the survival skill, Engelard?
Bangalore?
I don't-
No.
Okay, so it makes sense that he would totally walk out to the forest with the intent of camping without any camping supplies.
Well, I mean,
Really
we're-
doesn't have any survival
Yeah.
information whatsoever besides monster lore and fishing, perhaps.
It's like the fucking
I-
two scientists go out to the woods to like camp and they like, okay, got everything? I think so. All right, let's go.
I have all my research equipment.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like walking out in like flip flops.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
no
if
big
we're,
deal.
I mean, there's also the fact that we already have shelter, so
Yeah.
it's not the biggest deal. If we were camping in the middle of the forest with no sort of tent or anything, yeah, that'd probably be bad, but we'll be fine.
You sleep in the snow like fucking like Ansel does.
Yeah, just
Dig a hole.
He just doesn't give.
Dig
Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's assume an 8-hour night because of all let's assume 9 hours because of the watch structure. So 3, 3, and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
what-
Graham, you have weather, but you don't have dawn and dusk times set up on your calendar? Man,
no.
oversight.
Angular, during your watch, something happens.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Were you first or last?
I'm middle.
This is the 5th hour. Okay. How's your watch going? How do you nodding off or something?
No. I mean, I'll probably be nodding off towards the end of my watch, but it's in the middle of it. I'll be awake enough.
You hear a rustling in the brush behind you.
Oh, well, if you're behind me, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to I guess turn around.
Okay.
Hand on my sword.
Okay.
One of my swords.
Sure. Which one?
The 8th grader one.
We're still calling it that.
The super cool one, you mean?
It's even Engelhard admits this looks really stupid.
Brian,
At least it has a story behind
Do
it.
you know what that means when we say that?
No,
So
I
basically, Graham drew this fucking sword on a piece of paper, and it looks exactly like what an 8th grader would draw a cool looking sword to look like.
don't.
And
Hey,
Jacob
it was
like he fisted a crayon and just like.
It's got like spikes and lightning bolts on it and shit.
it does. It's cool. It's awesome.
Engelhard mostly carries it because he can still say what the story behind it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I detached a Minotaur with this.
Anywho,
That's
let's get back
fucking
into
great.
it. There's a rustling. You turn around. There's a, more rustling. Some sort of very quiet growling sound.
Oh boy.
High pitched. That's one.
That just sounds like an old man growl.
I'm falling over.
Crazy kids!
And I can't get
Put out that fire!
Get off my lawn!
You hear growling. What do you do?
Oof. Not wake up anybody yet. I can't see it. I can't see shit. I don't know if the thing's going to actually come out of the brush or what.
You see something dart from your left to your right side.
Time to shake Roland awake. Shh. There's something watching us.
What?
He says loudly.
What?
I glance up to see if the thing moved again.
You hear the sound getting closer.
Damn it. Shit. I don't. No. Well, wait a moment.
I don't hear the sound.
Because you're hard of hearing, goddammit.
What's going on? Loud
There's
whisper.
something watching. There's something watching us.
Throw something at it.
There's a high pitched bark sound
Oh boy.
to your kind of to the south side, to your left.
Yeah.
Couldn't be where the other one went.
So we're surrounded.
Do you look in that direction?
I glance in it.
You, where is y'all's stuff exactly? Like in a pile? Or just kind of wherever?
Well, all my stuff
my
is on my body.
I know.
All my stuff is right next to me.
Wait,
Yeah.
you sleep with your armor on?
Well, when I'm out in the wilderness, it's a fucking it's.
Like a pile.
I would need a squire to take it off.
Yeah.
And put it back on again. In the middle of a mission.
Yeah.
Anywho, Angular, you hear a high-pitched barking sound, and you see what appears to be a wolf cub sitting on top of one of the rocks of the ruins.
Oh boy.
And he looks very friendly. He sticks his tongue out.
Well, I mean.
And then
No.
you hear a rustling towards where your pack is at.
Which is right next to me.
Sure. Didn't
That's
you
not-
move to go to shake Roland awake?
Yeah.
I look.
You see another little wolf cub with Angular's pack in his mouth, and he runs away.
Oh hell.
No, he doesn't, because I quickly throw a rock at him.
Okay, you can try.
That is also explosive.
It's not an explosive rock. I did buy the proficiency in throwing, Graham.
Yeah, okay, sure.
What does that now mean for my throw?
So with the rock, it's going to be not a lot of damage, but it's going to be because it's a small creature. It's got +2 to the roll, so your normal attack bonus is 0, right?
But
Yeah.
I've bought proficiency in throwing, so I'm wondering.
Proficiency in throwing +2.
It means you
So
don't
what
get
is
a
my
pen-
total?
You don't
Then
get
the
a
damage
penalty.
is +2.
So I just get +2 on my roll 20 roll.
No, it's +4 because the
Oh,
damage
+2.
is added to that number.
Okay, gotcha.
So this puppy has an armor class of 15. So you would do 1d20 +4 -15.
Yeah, we're actually
Gotcha.
going to be adding the armor class to the rolls from now on as a negative, guys, so that
So you
can
can
all
see it.
see the damage that gets applied.
Yes.
4.
Oh,
Into that proficiency.
That's not very nice.
Hmm.
A rock sails across the campsite with lightning quick precision from Roland somehow. And
Stop questioning my abilities.
the wolf puppy drops the pack and gives a squeal and runs off.
I retrieve my pack quickly.
Okay.
And then come back. Good
There.
thing we got that, because my spell books are all in there. It's fucking heavy as
Good.
shit.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, that puppy must be, like, pretty strong.
All right, from now, I make sure that all of the packs are like,
Tied together.
yeah.
I'm just gonna wear my pack at this point.
You sleep
I'll
in your
fix-
backpack.
I'll tie all the packs together and then I'll tie them to me. Just a little thing on the wrist, nothing big deal. Something I
Yeah.
could easily undo, but just to make sure it doesn't get dragged off in the night.
Okay, that's fine. The rest of the night passes uneventfully.
Alright, so.
Just, I
yeah.
wanted to interrupt all that seriousness.
Gotcha.
Okay, you anyway, Walzer and Ansel, during at night you're brought a meal of hard bread and root vegetables.
Okay.
Okay.
Like just the actual roots of the vegetables, or like...
No, like Brussels sprouts and
okay.
whatever
Sure.
leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables
Yeah.
that appear to have been charred.
Like
And
in
then-
an attempt to cook it, or like as in just
Yeah,
like...
in a lazy attempt to cook it.
Okay, yeah.
So parts of it are black and parts of it are raw.
That's fine, I'll eat it.
And
Yeah.
you're given another piece of that hard rock bread that you saved last time. Remember?
Yeah. So Graham, I want you to tell me, like, if I'm in here for a long time,
Yeah,
I want you to-
all day.
yeah, if I want you to tell me the moment I get like hungry or whatever, because that's what I'm gonna be like eating the bread mostly.
Okay. Well, you were probably hungry this morning.
Okay, well then I would have ate the bread. Like basically, I want to try and keep like a meal schedule other than just like one meal a day. Like,
Right.
I want to ration it out so that I'm not just like eating one meal. If that makes any sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. It's fun. And so, what do? You a plate and a very very small tankard of water that's kind of brownish looking.
Um,
It's given to you.
I'm gonna smell the water. I mean, does it I mean, I don't think I have a proficiency in smelling, but just your normal smelling. I mean,
Well,
does the
that would
water smell rancid?
that would be quintessential survival skill, but yeah, probably get that sometime soon.
Mm.
Sure.
Um,
Yeah, I'll take a small sip of the water, and I will
Tastes like
eat
dirt.
the vegetables.
Yeah.
It tastes like dirt.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good.
Yeah, I'll eat the vegetables, and I'm going to keep the bread,
Okay.
because I know if I don't eat the vegetables, they'll just rot.
Yep. Okay. What about anything else? I mean, nobody comes to talk to you. Nobody comes to see you. All you have is each other for company. Do you say anything else to each other?
Um,
I don't.
Okay.
I'll
Talk to
Ansel will talk to Jim and say Jim, are you still there?
I guess not. He went somewhere.
Oh. All right. Well, I'll sit back down on my bucket.
Okay.
Sad. Oh.
Yeah.
You feel the need. You're gonna have to use that bucket sometime soon.
Oh. Like for its intended purpose or for something else?
For its intended purpose.
Ah,
To make a
okay.
cool hat.
You.
Poop hat. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Night falls. Day breaks. How do you guys? Do you guys just try to sleep in a sitting position? Walter, you can't even lay down because of your ribs or because of your.
Yeah.
If
That's
you try
fine.
to stretch out, if you try to stretch out, you feel the rib press against your skin essentially, and so you have to sit in this hunched over position that hurts your back all night.
So yeah, what type of clothing do I have on right now? Because I know that when we went through the snow, I wasn't given like snow gear, or was I? Like I can't remember that.
You had. You remember you looked through the stuff for snow. I remember distinctly you looked through the crates for something warmer to wear.
Yeah. So if that's the case, then I'm gonna take off. Like if I have a jacket and a shirt,
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna take the shirt and I'm going to like. If it's long enough, I don't know if it is, but I'm gonna try and like tourniquet the ribs as close to the actual like normal chest as I can get. Like I'm just gonna compress it
Okay.
by tying it around my like chest. If that makes
Okay,
any
that'll
sense.
be a health check, sure.
Yeah. The idea here is that I want to relieve some of the stress of like the ribs just being like
Yeah,
expanded
the
or
pressure.
whatever.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's take a look here. Healing.
It'll be 12.
All right. Yeah, 31. Perfect.
19. Almost a 20.
Nice.
Yeah, almost 20. Yeah.
Yep. There you go. That's good. You believe to have succeeded.
Yeah, and for the arm, have I still got the sling, the cloth
You
sling
do.
that I have? Yeah.
Mhm.
But now it's the top part of the arm, right? That's feeling the stress
It's
more
both.
than anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if that's the case, I'm gonna lean up against the wall, like the corner, and sit down and put the arm against the wall, and so just lean on the wall and see how that makes me feel after a few hours or whatever. See if like the pressure is relieved in any way or anything like that.
Not so much,
Not so much.
but
Okay.
but you're trying. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep trying things until I can actually feel a little better about the arm and stuff. Like maybe like if like the bottom of the like I don't know if it's like straight vertical down to like the floor, or maybe there might be like a little tiny like outcrop on just the bottom. Like I don't know how it's built here. So like if there is
Well, this stone was worked by dwarf art craftsmen, which are they're
So-
more precise than that.
Okay, so is it literally just like straight to the floor, like horizontal and vertical?
Corner.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
All right. If that's the case, then I'm going to see what I can do about elevating the arm, so that I can so I can get blood to flow out of the arm.
Hmm.
Yeah, if that makes any sense. You know how you'd break a leg and you'd elevate it so that it doesn't just like get swelled from the blood and stuff.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Sure.
do that, and I'm probably gonna use the bucket to do that.
Okay. Yeah, you can do it. That's fine.
Cool.
Day breaks. Walls, I want you to make a Constitution check.
Sure. 11. 13. Not good enough.
13.
Nice.
No, that's
Yep.
not good enough.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're dead.
No.
Walzer? Walzer? Walzer?
Well, Graham, what's the result of that? Do we lose Graham?
Graham's dead.
Graham is kill.
Graham is die.
Who was phone?
I somehow managed to turn my mic off with my foot by accident.
I was like sitting there. I was like,
Good job.
okay.
I
what
took my foot and I put it into my chair, and I managed to somehow turn the mic off
happened?
in that attempt. That
All
was
right.
really
Well,
weird.
what happens with the Constitution check of 13?
Constitution, you get very little sleep.
That's fine. As long as my arms and stuff are feeling better.
They're not, but you try.
Mm.
You get a satisfaction at a job well done, I suppose.
Sure.
But you have bags under your eyes and you feel tired.
Sure.
Sleep has been hard to come by in the past couple of days now.
I can understand that.
And-
I mean, it's cold in here.
Yeah, if sleep is not
And you're dying.
if sleep is not gotten sometime soon, you will begin to take penalties from lack of sleep.
Okay.
That will be described at that time. Okay, day 12. When you awake, you're given a piece of hard bread and a single hard-boiled egg.
Oh, the egg is
Can I
nice.
talk to the person? Can I talk to the person giving me the food?
Try to do anything.
I'll say, who's out there? Where's this food coming from?
He puts the tray in, and then he says, shut up, and then leaves.
Are they like checking in
Okay.
on the people at all?
No.
Like, do they look in the window at all or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
Can we actually see them, or are they the dwarves and they're like too short to
They're
like
the dwarves. You can see
like-
their feet
at the hole?
if you care to
Okay.
look all the way down there. But no, it is certainly high enough for them to look into if they wanted to. I mean, it's not
Sure.
it's not human height. It is dwarf height.
All right. So after eating, Graham, my first intention is to sleep, and I'm probably gonna try and do it during the day simply because it's not as cold.
Sure.
If there's any sun or anything like that at all being put onto these, if it's warming the stones at all. So that's my
Sure.
intention at least anyway.
It is warmer during the day. Yeah.
Then I'll try and get sleep during the day.
How about another Constitution check?
Yeah, okay. Wow.
Critical 1.
Yeah. How about you? Yeah, you're gonna start taking those penalties now.
Okay, that's fine.
Wow.
Well, it's starting to bite you in the ass.
So at what point, let me get this straight here. Is it like, am I sleeping at all, or is it just not good enough sleep?
It's not good enough sleep.
Because I'd imagine at some point you just sort of pass out, wouldn't you?
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah.
It's just not good enough sleep. You're in a lot of pain. And
It was
That's
cold
what's
and
up.
you're in pain and you've not been able to sleep before. And at this point, even forcibly your body forcing you to fall asleep is a survival tactic, but you're not at that point yet.
All right. Cool.
But you are tired. Let me, I'll discuss those penalties as soon as I find them. But for the time being, let's cut to. Well, Ansel, did you want to do anything else?
Yeah, you said that I was going to need to actually use the bucket soon. I'm not sure
Yeah.
that I actually know the actual use of the bucket since I've been so far removed from society. So
Okay,
what I'm
sure.
going to do, because I'm getting irritated that no one is talking to me,
Yeah.
I'm actually going to urinate out the hole in the bottom of the door and see if that garners a response.
Okay.
Because I know that I don't want my own waste in the cell with me. I do know that.
Okay.
That's.
So I'm going to do that.
That's actually smart. That's actually
Not
pretty
bad.
smart. Like, yeah, not bad. I'll give you that much. Yeah. I was gonna make a
Thanks.
Futurama joke here, like animals poop in the corner, but like,
Right.
you didn't go down that road. So like,
First of all, based on the way the grooves in the stone are, Walzer, through your hole, a little bit of pee comes through one of the grooves. Just a little bit.
okay.
Just the tip.
So hang on. You're not tall enough to pee out of the circle portal in the top of the door. So are you laying like
No, I'm-
sideways to like pee
Yeah.
out the hole in the door?
Well,
Is that like?
I think he's aiming fairly well.
Yeah, I'd say I can aim.
It's like.
You know, I stand maybe like 2 feet back.
Yeah. So I'll say like
forcefully-
I'll say.
forcefully urine.
Are you fucking peeing in my cell?
I'll say, "Oh, you are still there."
Where would I go?
I said, I don't know. I didn't know if maybe you'd been removed from your cell during the night. I was starting to get worried. I do get lonely sometimes."
There's 2 of you in the hole. What the? How could?
Well, Willie's not talking to me right now. He's very irritated with me. He feels like I'm a coward.
Why? Because you believe the Black Dwarves, the Dwarven?
Well, he was upset that I think he thought that I just surrendered to them without a fight, like I was a quitter. He's not very proud of me right now. He's actually still asleep. I don't think he'll like the mess I've made once he wakes up.
Well, stop peeing in my cell.
Sorry about that. I apologize. I was just trying to get some attention, maybe from a guard or something. I have no idea what's going on right now, and I want to leave.
All right, Graham, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think peeing in the hallway is a good way of doing that.
Can you suggest something else?
Pee in the bucket. I don't fucking know.
Pee in the bucket, but that's where I sit.
Well, I'm gonna try to get some sleep. You shut up.
All right. I'll leave you alone. Hey, but hey, if you can think of anything else you know about Walzer, just let me know, okay?
Wait, you haven't heard the stories? Come on, man.
I have heard the stories. I know he's a great man. That's why I've been looking for him.
You think you'll find him here in this shithole? Please.
I was told that this is where he was headed. And so I had to press my luck and search him out.
Well, that luck did you a solid now, didn't it? You're stuck in this hole filled with Dwargar, orcs, goblins, ogres, all stupid nonsense. And now you're peeing in my cell. So thanks for that.
But there's humans here too, aren't there? That's what the dwarves told me.
Yeah, you're looking at him. Well, not really.
You're the only human here?
That I've seen.
Those dwarves tricked me good.
To be honest, it doesn't seem like you're very hard to trick.
This might be true, sir. Well, you sound tired. I'll leave you alone. Maybe I'll wake up Willie and we can figure something out. And I'll go sit back down on the bucket.
I will pee into his cell. No.
All right. Let's, we diagonal wipe to morning at the ruins. Oh, yawn, says Abbas.
Quick breakfast and we set off right away.
Okay, yep, there we go.
Yep.
Traveling music.
Grumble, middle launch, grumble, grumble.
I tell Abscess. I tell Abscess to be sure to let us know when we're getting closer so that we can be more stealthy.
Yep.
First, a couple of he points out some other patches of herbs. With herbalism, right? You have that. No, do you have herbalism, Roland?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. You don't know what he's
Nor
talking
I.
about. Yeah, that's fine. Um, yeah, about 4 hours go by. And he says, "Oh, here we are, getting there."
All right, so we get a little bit more sneaky, or at least a little bit quieter.
Yeah, he gets a little bit quiet. He gets down to the ground. He gets quiet, and you can actually see where the tree line ends when he says that. And he gets up to the tree line, hiding behind a tree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you're at the top of a hill, and the hill leads
Awesome.
into a box valley or box canyon.
All right.
And you
Alright.
see the Caves of Chaos, a tiered cliff face with multiple openings in them. And just to be clear, the cave with the pool in it that Figs is in right now is not attached to these caves. It's elsewhere, but nearby.
I wouldn't know about any of that anyway.
I know. That was just for the description purposes.
All right. Graham,
You don't see any bandit humans wandering around, is what I meant.
I want to make a check right now, Graham.
Of what?
I want to make a geology check.
Okay.
I want to see if the type of rock that this cliff face is made up of typically has naturally occurring caves, or if it would be most likely artificial in nature.
Okay, go ahead.
And I would also like to know if that type of rock is stable to explosives.
Okay.
I rolled 28 total.
Yes, and yes.
Hmm.
Depending on if the cave is worked or not, because some of the caves have been worked with stone, added, reinforcements and all that, and then there are some that are unworked, like the one that Walzer went into last time.
And those would be vulnerable to explosives.
More vulnerable to explosives, yes.
Okay.
Alright.
The other question I want to have is you're saying that it's a little canyon with 3-tiered cliff face, right?
Yeah.
The topmost layer. This is not a geology check. This is just my eyes.
Sure. Yeah.
How close is that to the top of the cliff? I imagine the bottommost layer is on the valley floor.
Right. The topmost, there's there's kind of a flat-ish top to the whole thing, and about 10 feet below that is the kind of walkway, and then there are what you can see from here. There's only one cave entrance on that level. Does that make sense?
All right. Here's the plan, I say.
Quietly, at all.
Okay. Yeah.
We're going to go in from the top. Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to wait until dusk-ish, which is right around when people and facilities change their watches and all that. Well, we'll wait for a quiet evening to be approaching. And then I'll set off a delayed explosive. Right? We're going to blow up some trees. We're going to cause a ruckus, which will divert people's attention away from the cliff face, and we'll lower ourselves onto that uppermost entrance.
Alright.
Well, there is
Or
not really
Travis.
a way. You'd have to. There's a back to the caves, right?
Uh-huh.
But it will take some sort of mountaineering to get up. It's kind of a. What's it called? Like a step or
A steep.
Plateau?
Sure, plateau. That's what I was going for. So there's a flat top to it, but there's also it's not like a gradual descent back to the floor level. It's kind of a what am I trying to say? It would take some mountaineering to get to the very top. You know what I mean?
Abscess. Do you know anybody? Any way to the back there? Up to the top? That'd be the easiest way to get in. Even if it's a harder terrain to cross.
Well, it's possible. They say there's a back door somewhere.
Well, we're in no rush. We're here.
Yeah.
Let's just skirt around the exterior of the area and try and circle into its back area. If we find the route, we do. If we don't, we don't. If it approaches nightfall and we haven't made any progress, we'll withdraw, make a camp somewhere farish away that they won't find it, and pick up work again the next day. Let's try and find a way to the top of this place so that we can make our way in via that way. I don't fancy our odds if we waltz right through that valley, is what I'm saying.
Nor do I.
I had assumed, this is Abbas, that you guys were trying to find the Caves of Chaos for bounty purposes, but I get the sense that there's more to it than that.
I mean, the bounties are nice. They're always nice. But
Abscess, you know that 10 gold he paid you?
Yes.
There's about 100 times that somewhere in those caves, and we aim to find its location.
You don't say.
I do say.
he does say.
Well, here, how about this then? You guys stay here, no offense, you're not the most stealthy lot. And I will go in search of the back door myself.
If you find the route, even just to the top where we can lower onto that first front entrance, you come back and we'll make this distraction, and we'll all be very successful, semi-wealthy heroes.
Yeah, okay. So, what do you guys do while Abbas goes and scouts out the back door?
We find before he leaves, we find, the best-ish hiding spot, maybe some shrubs or something.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we just sort of, make an impromptu outpost type thing. We stay low, but we keep our eyes open for him to come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's about noon when he leaves, okay?
All right.
Okay. We keep our eyes open for his return.
You guys play like Go Fish or something?
No, that's not alert at all. We're totally alert. No shenanigans.
No shenanigans. Got it. Time passes, as it is wont to do. You see while you're looking around at the caves, you see, various monstrous humanoids will exit their caves and go into another cave, or, a goblin will come out and, two goblins will come out and they'll leave into the woods some direction. And, maybe a hyena man will come out and take a look around and, maybe take a leak off the side towards the goblin cave or something.
Mm-hmm.
There is activity, but there is very lethargic activity.
I love the moment you say
Good.
that is the moment that chat's like, I heard this group likes to do low-hanging fruit jokes. And then Graham's like...
They're peeing again. We're making naughty.
Oh, urine, poop, poop.
Haha, bodies have functions.
All right, time passes. Dusk begins to fall.
Graham, can
Oh,
I
no.
make another constitution check to see if I actually sleep?
When night falls again, yes. That was these are 8 hours at a time checks.
Okay, fuck. Jeez, I mean, there must be something really... I mean, I don't know. I've never been in a cell before, so
You
I
got
can't tell.
broken ribs and another broken arm.
I've had broken ribs
You're
before.
inexperienced.
I know what it feels like.
And you're
man.
surrounded by the stench of urine.
I'm
Hey.
sure you had painkillers.
Maybe it's stress.
Maybe it is stress.
Who knows?
Yeah. All right, then.
Maybe there's something spooky going on.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe he's one of it.
Anywho, as nothing happened. Ansel and Walzer, nobody comes to talk to you. Nobody comes to see you. Nobody cares about you. Okay.
Yay.
Eventually, at night, one of the Dwargar shows up and gives a plate of hard bread and another piece of hard bread to Walzer. And they see that you've peed out of your cell, maybe more than once now,
Yeah, probably.
and they will say some dwarven curse word aloud.
What do they say? Because I can speak Dwarven.
They say, something.
You could just say it's equivalent, perhaps.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to think of something stupid, like a stupid curse. Give me some stupid expletive.
Wait, that in English or in
Yeah,
Dwarven?
in English.
I don't know.
Bum scratcher.
Sweet, he says, "Sweet Peter on a popsicle stick."
My God, these humans are disgusting.
I've never even heard that one. All right.
And
What's next?
he goes back, and somebody comes up and they throw some sawdust on the on the pea.
Graham, is it unusual for me to get 2 loaves of bread?
As far as you are concerned, you got mushrooms the first day, cruciferous vegetables the second day, and 2 breads the second day.
Okay.
Your breadth of experience is such that yes, getting 2 breads would be weird.
All right,
One out of 3 times.
I'm just gonna open both of the breads, see if there's anything in either of them.
Nope, it's hard to open. It's like a pita, like a what a pita bread is like, where
Yeah,
it's
so
kind
it's
of
like
not
flat bread. I'd imagine. I was
flat.
thinking like dinner roll sort of style, but if it's like that, then
it's flat. It's hard.
okay, then probably.
It's got the consistency of gravel.
Yeah, I mean, I'm slowly eating my reserve of bread, so like we'll get through
I know.
it.
So did they give me any food, or were they mad at me because I peed out the hole?
They hold your water back.
Oh shit.
He's had too much water.
Yeah.
Something like that. Some decision is made that you don't need any more water.
Yeah. So Graham, I'm dunking my bread in the water to make it less hard to chew,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, sure. You got it. Doesn't make it taste any better.
No, it's not supposed to. It's supposed to make it fucking easy to eat. Yeah.
Okay, night falls.
Can I
As
do
far
ano-
as you can tell.
Can I do another check to see if I can fall asleep?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, RNGesus, don't fuck me on this. All right, we're good this time.
Yeah, you
All
fall
right.
for the night. Engelard and Roland.
Doo-doo-doo.
And Abbas does not return.
I'm not sure if he's betrayed. No, I'm not saying this. I'm not sure if he's betrayed us or if he did something stupid. Or he just dumped us. Anything's likely.
At that point, something happens. A loud horn is sounded.
Fuck, I just fell asleep.
Yeah. Why don't you make a constitution check? If you fail, you stay asleep.
If I fail,
If you fail, he stays asleep?
Okay.
Yeah, his constitution is not enough to.
God fucking damn it!
Ah!
Yeah, you are wake up. You're alert. Sorry.
That's cruel.
Ah!
It's a very loud horn.
I bet it's like just like some fucking okay, have you ever done this before? You go to bed and it's like, oh, thank God I'm falling asleep. Then some fucking idiot starts up his car and you're like, it's a lot like that for once.
Like that.
All right. What do we see from our vantage point?
You see a man with a beard, a human man with a beard at the very top level, blowing a ram's horn or something, some sort of actual horn that makes a very loud noise. And you see a bunch of monstrous humanoid races with torches come out and, lighting up the area. And you see a very old human with the man with the beard is holding a torch also, and the horn. You see he's got a sword at his hip. A very old man in a black robe comes out as well, flanked by 2 red-robed other humans, presumably humans. They have human builds, and they are holding Abbas.
Ooh.
Who is?
Oh, I guess we know what happened to him.
We move closer to try and hear it echo throughout the valley, perhaps, whatever they're saying.
Yeah.
He hasn't said anything yet.
I feel bit guilty for what's probably about to happen.
The man with the beard says, well, actually, it doesn't say anything. The horn is signal enough. All of the folks, people, monsters, rather, will get out on the canyon floor, right? All their backs to you, technically.
Uh-huh.
Creating a kind of arena in the center, and they bring Abbas down, and they throw him into the middle, and they,
Oh boy.
they all start to chant.
What are
Something
they chanting?
that's hard to hear. Feed me more.
Oh, man.
And the eventually a 9.5 foot tall ogre, humanoid ogre, emerges, and Abbas looks right in your direction.
Can I judge the expression on his face?
He yells, "Help me!" in your direction.
Oh,
Okay.
I see. Well, then.
And many of the monsters will look in your direction.
Well,
we duck.
we stay down, but
Yeah.
I'm going to move along the... Are we still technically above this valley?
Yes.
I'm going to move along so I'm closer but still above everything.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
And hidden. Can you? What can we do?
I'm going to mumble to England. Don't you cast magic stuff? Do something.
I'm trying to think of something. Graham,
He
quick
tries
question.
Oh yeah, sure.
What's the range of magic missile?
Forever.
Question. Let me check. I have that information.
Because that in the that's one of the spells I don't have any information on, along with all of the rest of Alistar's spells.
Wow, you gotta
Range.
use like one magic missile, and then it's gone.
Well,
He's gonna
I'm
use
trying to figure.
That.
I'm trying to figure things out.
Yeah.
Most the problem is that we're
Graham,
so
I'd like to
far-
make another geology check.
Okay.
I'd like to see if any of the walls of the valley look like they might be prone to a rock slide
Ooh, I'd want
if
to know that too.
properly encouraged.
Nice.
Nice.
I'd want to know that too.
With the really only rock formation around is the caves themselves, and
I just mean a surface of the thing. Like
Yeah.
it's still
maybe a distraction or something.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting that it would like fall in and kill everybody. I'm suggesting that all of a sudden a big part of their cliff face is collapsing in on itself.
Yeah.
And maybe some people nearby might get hurt, but
If you're
mostly it
able
would
to
just
get
be like,
around. That is certainly possible with the right amount of force.
Yeah. That was what
All
my
right,
roll was about.
The
So,
range on magic missile is 70 yards.
damn it, that's probably not far enough then.
That's far enough. That's
Oh, it is alright then. That's fine.
Over 200 feet. That's probably
Yeah.
You're probably right on that cusp of range.
Yeah, and it looks like most of my other. I think that's probably my only spell that's in range.
I'm gonna start moving towards wherever you said that was, Graham.
Sure. Maybe you went the right or the left side. It's gonna be one of the edges.
Right. I'm gonna do whichever side Abscess went off to try and find the back door.
Sure. Right side.
Gotcha. Because obviously he found it, first of all. He just sucked at it.
Yeah, perhaps. Who knows what could have happened in that time.
All right.
So you have no skills in stealth, move silently, or hide in shadows or anything. So it's just.
But I do crawl along the surface.
You crawl the whole way,
Yeah.
making a lot of rubbing noise.
Well, no.
They're chanting loudly. So
Yeah, I don't think I have to worry about noise. I'm just trying
Yeah.
to keep a low profile physically.
sure. Maybe try to look like a rock or something.
Yes. Well, I totally look like a rock if you look at me.
Graham.
And you're not expecting a person to look like that. You're like, oh, there's a rock.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's moving.
What level would I be casting these spells at? Just a quick question. Would it be base level 1 or
What spell exactly?
like there's audible glamour?
That was Alexis's spellbook.
Yes.
I can check actually because it's going to be whatever he wrote the spell, so it's going to be his quote unquote spell level. So
Interesting.
whatever is written here, he was technically level 4. So let's call it 4 for these purposes. That system has changed, but we don't have a wizard right now, so I'm not worried about it. Just 4.
Damn, that's 2 levels too low then. Otherwise, I could have maybe made a dragon sound.
Yeah, sure. He did, remember, Alexis did make a wyvern, like a wyvernling sound.
True. All right.
He didn't make a full-size wyvern sound. He made like a little raptor sound.
Well, I can still make that.
3 of them at once as well, if I remember correctly.
I mean, can you?
Sure.
Was it the would that? How would I describe this? Would it be kind of sound like piped at the time? I can't remember exactly.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Obviously I have some wool on me.
Do you let that on to Roland before he leaves, or you just like?
Yes.
Or maybe you. Well, do whatever you're gonna do. Whatever.
Well, I'd probably whisper him to like give me the signal when you're about to blow it up, because then I would cast a spell.
Okay. You're gonna give him a signal.
Yeah.
Who's giving who a signal?
Well, Roland should probably give me.
When he says that, I'll say, "You just wait until I get over there, then just cast it, and I'll do mine next."
Well, no. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast. Like, I would want your signal when you're ready. So when you give me the signal, I would cast the spell, which would probably make a wyvern sound, and then you would basically collapse.
I have no way of notifying you at all.
Whistle.
So
Caw.
just wait until I've been over there for a couple minutes and then do it.
All right. That's fine by me.
All right. Am I over there yet?
Yep, there you are. Abbas is very valiantly fighting the ogre, and by valiantly fighting the ogre, I mean he peed himself. Because we're doing pee today, I guess.
Yeah.
Yay!
It's
Ah,
the
boo!
pee
More
day.
pee joke.
Today's
More
day
pee.
is pee.
Well, I'd hope he would. I would hope.
No, he doesn't. But he is not adept at fighting ogres in gladiator situations.
Well, yeah, we can imagine. That's why I'm imagine we'd be hurrying.
Yeah, you're doing your best. Okay. So, Roland, you're over there. What do you do?
Can I accurately identify the weak point in this thing with a geology check, perhaps?
That previous geology check was good enough.
Previous one was good enough. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to attempt to put an explosive in the weak point, and then I'm going to light a fuse. And well, I'll trigger it when I hear the thing from.
Yeah. After a couple minutes have passed, I would have gotten the piece of wool out that I needed.
Yep.
And I'm going to focus the spell, obviously, at least originally, where the explosion is going to come off.
Interesting.
Okay.
So I'm going to set. Then once I'm ready, I'm going to say "Credo quod creditum." Look at the spell book and waggle my fingers. I guess that's what it says.
Sure.
And then cast the spell.
Okay. Dave, do you have the sound turned on?
I
Can you
do,
hear it?
yes.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then the sound happens.
I blow it up.
Okay. Is it delayed at all?
No.
Away.
It's the same as if I throw it like I move out because there's a. It blows up in a 15 by 15. I can make that move. So I just dart away.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna make a check, a stability check of some sort.
Oh boy.
Would you like me to roll my damage against that stability check?
Let's do that. That sounds good.
Oh boy. It's going to be embarrassing if this fails.
All right.
Okay.
And this was a whole bandolier, or just a couple of? Bombs?
No, just one. Just one.
Just one.
Otherwise, that would be a much huger number.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's the sound effects, and it gets everybody's attention. All of the monsters, do the thing where they're looking ahead and then they all look to the side at the same time, like it was choreographed.
Yep.
And the ogre does the same, and he looks afraid. His eyes grow wide, and he gives a yelp, and the 2 humans, or 4 humans now, the old man and bearded man have returned to the top to watch. And
Also,
the bearded man yells something in Goblinoid. You guys don't speak Goblinoid, do you?
Is Goblinoid just called Goblinoid, or does it have a fancy name?
It's Goblinoid.
nope.
In which case, I don't speak
Okay.
I speak Undercommon.
Okay, well that could be useful in the future, but not right now.
Okay.
He shouts something in Goblinoid, he shouts something in Orcish, he shouts some guttural growling something in Beastman. And, you know, a representative from every clan will go and seek it out, you know, see what's going on. And they will move towards Roland's direction.
Okay.
How much rocks went going?
Oh, Graham, I just want to clarify. When I asked earlier about if it would sound kind of like Pike, I also wanted to make it clear that I wanted to make it sound like Pike.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know if you. I guess I'm not sure what Wyverns would have unique speech patterns that somebody would be able to recognize.
No one will be able to distinguish between Pikes and another Wyvern or anything. That doesn't.
All right, I just wanted to be clear.
Aside
Yeah, that's fine.
from
Since-
Walza, maybe.
Aside from Wall.
Do our prisoners hear the explosion?
And the Wyvern.
Secondarily, does Abscess get away in the confusion?
Well,
A
that's
huge rock face explodes. Boom.
we'll find out after the break.
Yeah. Break
Okay.
time.
Oh,
Good night.
All right, guys.
cliffhanger.
We're gonna be back in 3 to 5 minutes. We're gonna take another quick break here, and we'll be back for hour number 3 of Die Party Blood News Week number 10. Don't go anywhere, please.